Welcome to another exciting episode on our channel. Today, we dive deep into one of the most fascinating and ambitious aviation concepts ever imagined, the Lockheed CL-1201. This was not just another aircraft on the drawing board. It was a flying fortress, a mega-sized nuclear-powered aircraft that, if built, could have changed the course of aerial warfare forever. The Lockheed CL-1201 was conceived in the late 1960s during the height of the Cold War, a time when the United States was pushing the limits of technological innovation to outmatch the Soviet Union. Lockheed, already famous for its groundbreaking aircraft like the U-2 and the SR-71 Blackbird, took on the challenge of building an aircraft so large, so powerful, and so self-sufficient that it would never need to land. Yes, you heard that right. The CL-1201 was designed to stay airborne for weeks or even months at a time, refueled not by traditional fuel but by a nuclear reactor. This aircraft would have been nearly 600 feet wide, with a wingspan larger than 2 football fields and a length approaching 500 feet. To put that into perspective, it would have dwarfed even the largest modern cargo planes like the Antonov and -225. The proposed design was a flying aircraft carrier, capable of carrying up to 22 fighter jets beneath its massive wings. These jet fighters could be deployed and retrieved mid-air, giving the CL-1201 an unprecedented advantage in maintaining air dominance over any region in the world. It would have essentially acted as a mobile airbase, floating thousands of feet above the Earth, immune to ground attacks and capable of striking anywhere at a moment's notice. What made the CL-1201 even more ambitious was its nuclear propulsion system. The aircraft would have utilized a nuclear-powered turbojet engine, allowing it to remain in the sky almost indefinitely. Engineers envisioned that it would only land for maintenance or upgrades, not for fuel. This endurance gave it immense strategic value during the Cold War, when the idea of constant readiness and second strike capability was paramount, but the size and capabilities came with enormous challenges. First, there was the issue of weight. A nuclear reactor, combined with the aircraft's massive structure, required an advanced lifting body design and multiple high-thrust engines. Up to 180 jet engines were considered in the conceptual phases. The aircraft's liftoff alone would have required a special launch assist system, just to get it into the air. Then came the question of safety. Flying with a nuclear reactor on board posed massive risks, especially if the aircraft were to crash. Even the slightest malfunction could result in a catastrophic radioactive disaster. The United States government was understandably hesitant about putting nuclear reactors into aircraft that might fly over populated areas. Environmental concerns, combined with the extremely high cost and complex logistics of building such an aircraft, eventually caused the CL-1201 project to be shelved. However, the concept remains one of the most awe-inspiring examples of what Cold War imagination and ambition looked like. It demonstrated the extent to which military strategists were willing to think outside the box in the pursuit of global power. Projection, though it never left the drawing board, the Lockheed CL-1201 serves as a reminder of a time when the sky wasn't the limit, it was just the beginning. Today we look back on the CL-1201 not as a failed project, but as a symbol of unbounded innovation, a testament to the extraordinary ambitions of aerospace engineers who dared to dream big, even if the world wasn't ready for it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of aviation's most ambitious what-ifs, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video where we explore more incredible machines from the edge of imagination.